Police in Toronto and York region, they're stepping up patrols around schools, places of worship, and community centers in response. For more on this, we're joined live now by York Regional Police Constable James Dickson. Constable, thanks so much for joining us. The Jewish community very much on edge after yesterday's shooting in D.C. Tell me more about your police services response here at home.
Well, the biggest thing is we want to make sure that our community of every faith understands that we are listening and we are aware of incidents that are happening outside of our jurisdiction as well. While this didn't even happen in Canada, we do know that it does have a strong impact on our Jewish community as well as other communities within the region. And we're taking the proactive opportunity to move forward and get our officers out there so that they're being seen. Hate has no place in York region whatsoever. And we want to make sure that everybody understands that any of these hate bias incidents are going to be investigated. While there's no active threat, there's no information to suggest anything like that would be happening in our region, we want to make sure that we're getting out there and showing the community that we are listening and we are aware.
Yeah, because the community, I'm sure, has so many concerns. When you say that you're stepping up your presence, what does that look like? And can you tell me more about the areas that you're focusing on in York region?
We're primarily focusing on the Bathurst Street corridor that's in our number 2 district. This is the Richmond Hill and Thornhill area, which encompasses the city of Vaughan, the city of Markham, and just north of it, Richmond Hill. With this, we're primarily focusing with our number 2 and number 4 district uniform officers, as well as our community-oriented response, having additional patrols in the area. These are going to be mostly focused in mobile police vehicles that are going to be attending synagogues and other places of worship. They're going to be attending community centers and schools. We want to make sure that we're focusing very heavily on the areas where it's seen the most of the impact from this, and where we've seen previous protests, where we've seen other people coming together, and where the community has primarily been concerned about these issues.
What will people see when they show up to their synagogues, other places of worship, and schools today? And can they speak to officers if they have concerns?
We want to make sure that everybody's always voicing their concerns. You can certainly approach and speak with any of the officers that are in the area. You can also reach out to your local district or to our hate crime prevention unit. Again, this is mostly just going to be looking like a regular police car in an area. We're just making sure that we're going to be conducting these proactive patrols in these areas to ensure that there's a greater sense of community safety.
Yeah, I know that you've mentioned that there's no immediate threat to the region, and these patrols are simply in place just to make sure that everybody feels safe. How important is it for you to stress that there is no threat to public safety here?
It's very important, but we understand that there's still always going to be fears within any community, particularly when there's been a horrible act of violence. This is, again, why we want to be out there, want to be showing the colors. While we're very pleased to be saying that hate crimes have not increased over the last year from the numbers that we've been putting out, we're still not yet at zero. So we want to be making sure that we are out there, we are talking to everyone, and the community understands that we are listening.
Okay. York Regional Police Constable James Dickson, I want to thank you so much for your time and for getting the word out on this. We appreciate this update. Thank you.